Greetings, everyone. It is me, Straw Hat Ninja 89. Happy Halloween, and hope you guys are having a splendid Halloween. I mean, unfortunately, you already know that our town pretty much canceled everything. If you saw my other video, you pretty much know that, and my little funny ass reaction videos I did. So, anyways, now since it's kind of depressing, there's no trick or treaters around. I decided to spend my time actually playing. To be honest with you, a very underrated LJN bashing movie type game. Yeah, this is Beetlejuice for the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES for short. Sorry, I should have just said NES, but anywho, yeah, Beetlejuice for the NES. Now, basically, I have to say, out of all the LJN games, this one is not that bad. It's passable. I mean, I will admit, I've seen far worse games than this, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, fucking Back to the Future, the Friday the 13th game, and of course Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. If you already saw the Angry Video Game Nerd, you already pretty much will know all these shitty, craptastic licensed games, pretty much. But for me, I have played both of those games back in the past, and yeah, I do agree they were mediocre. But this game, I had when I was a kid, and I couldn't really figure out most of the ways how to get to the mansion and all. But then later on, I finally popped it. I finally popped it in back in the. Well, I used to have it on the NES, but since I can't really hook up my NES anymore, I had to download the emulator, and I played it again. And to be honest with you, it's not that bad of a game like I thought it used to be back on the old days. Now, technically, what you're seeing here is different types of costumes and stuff you can actually get for you in order to actually progress more through the game, which I find it pretty cool. There are different outfits and stuff to actually make you fight within the game and help you to actually fight bosses, which I will admit is not that bad. I mean, the controls are a little slippery at times, I will admit that. But other than that, it doesn't kill it too much, especially for me. Oh, okay, it does sort of a little bit, but not as much as other LJN games that I play. I mean, I played about far, far worse. And pretty much I got pretty skilled at this game, so I don't really see why it's so bad. And but the bullshit part is, the thing that really kills it is that you can beat this game within, like, 12 minutes. I am dead serious. You can literally beat this game, like, in 12 minutes, or even longer, maybe like 20 minutes or a half an hour, because the game is not really all that long. It's pretty much of a short of length, so it is a pretty short game. I mean, it's sort of fun. There is pretty much some variety, because look at this overall overview map here. It kind of reminds me of Zombies Ate My Neighbors, pretty much. Except this time you don't really say people, you just get, like, scare books and costumes to help you along the way, and potions for health, of course. But there's no people to save. I mean, it could have been a really cool Zombies Ate My Neighbors ripoff, but, whatever, let's go with it. That's kind of really cool there, the little animation with the door flow, and that's kind of creative. Okay, now this is the next one, and these things at first were kind of hard for me, because I never really made it past these parts, but after a while, after using this little thing here to help you fight, yeah, you also need that in order to progress as well. To be honest with you, I don't mind using it a lot. It actually helps me throughout the game, especially past those stupid annoying bugs. At first, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I looked up some guides, like on GameFAQs, and it helped me out. So overall, I've been playing it since, Halloween was coming up, and I pretty much just nailed it, so I downloaded it on my hard drive. So you know what? You might actually see the ending to this game. Oh yeah, the ending to this game, yeah, it does suck. The ending is non-spectacular. Like all LGN endings to every movie license-based shitfest, there's always the ending to the games that are always really not so great, and it doesn't really feel rewarding after a while. The ending is the only thing that, of course, it's LGN. They always have craptastic endings. But out of all the gameplay elements, it's not that bad of a game. It could have been a lot longer and a lot more challenging, because I remember this game being a little harder, but now, to me, it's not that challenging. Maybe because I'm more skilled, and back then when I was younger, I wasn't really the best player of this game. I didn't really quite understand this game that much until later on. Not at this day of age, but back when GameFAQs was out, I looked at GameFAQs, and, yeah, and I figured out how to do everything, so I was like, I'll replay it. When I was in my younger teenager years. And I also replayed here again. I was like, I remember this. This game wasn't that bad. I don't know what everybody's talking about. I mean, yeah, the ending is, craptastic, but it's not that bad. The puzzles are hard at first, but once you probably figure it out, it's not really all that difficult after a while. the puzzles could get a little bit challenging. I will admit that because they kind of had me a little bit confused at first, especially most of the backgrounds. And again, the only thing that I don't really like is most of the backgrounds and the overview maps. Excuse me. Look pretty much the damn same, so you're probably gonna get almost lost a lot. So that's another thing. And the teleporter thing is annoying because sometimes like you have to keep going through it over and over again to actually get the places. And Beetlejuice doesn't even walk fast enough, so really it takes like a slow as pace time. Yeah, see, we gotta go all the way back, take slow, then finally we go over here and use the spider thing. Oh God, I mean this game isn't that bad, you know. It has its moments, but it's not that bad of a game. It's not. It's really an underrated LJN classic, you can say. I mean, like I said, LGN has made far beyond worse games. Watch the AVGN, watch any type of review, or hell, even RMA21, and they'll even tell you that, you know, while LGN made some pretty shitty stuff back then, there are some a little bit underrated, so you can always look for some, as you can say, a gold buried underneath a turd or something like that, you can obviously say. So yeah, we're just crawling around here the mansion, and like I said, see what I'm going here? All they did was just change color palettes. That's all they did. It's pretty much the same looking thing you're going to see here. And they could have put a little bit more variety. I'm not picky about graphics, but Jesus, they could have done a little better. And most of these levels are going to look exactly the same. And that's what pretty much killed it for not being too much of a playable game. Like, I play it from time to time when I'm a little bored, I guess, but other than that, it's an alright, decent game. I mean, I sort of enjoy it for some factor. Not that much when I was a kid, because I really was disappointed. I didn't really like it when I was a kid. I thought, like, I remember this game being so shitty, but then replaying it, it's not that bad. You know, you can always say, you know, crap about any other type of video game in the world, but once you replay it back on the NES or SNES, you might feel right at home again for some reason. Not for the more popular games, but you know what I mean. Like, underrated titles you thought they were kind of meh. Then once you replay it, you know, it's actually pretty good. And hell, maybe I'll make more types of reviews that will basically show, like, either some great games, great classic games for all these genres of platforms, or even some crappy games. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, I hated this part. This part, I will admit, is hard because of the slippery controls. The one thing that also kind of kills it is the controls are just a little bit slippery. So you really gotta watch yourself and where you're actually gonna be landing. And second of all, you can't even see most of these bottom parts, so that's also really not gonna help you at all. So yeah, And this part was really tricky. Like, I remember this was the most trickiest level in this game, especially when you slip, and it's really a pain in the ass afterwards. So we're just gonna keep going up. Okay, I gotta get that. I don't read the text because it's basically telling you what the spell thing does and like whatnot. Anyways, we go down. Avoid these stupid things. And like I said, you pretty much have to careful yourself with your distance, because if you slip a little bit, like Ninja Kid, you know, the Ninja Kid, that stupid fat ninja game that you die in one hit for the NES, yeah, you're pretty much screwed. But you don't get, but the good thing about it is you don't get just one hit. You get like 3 or 4 hits and then you die. I'm talking about the slippery, a little bit slippery controls is what I'm pretty much comparing it to. And you know, sometimes this kind of reminds me a little bit of Super Mario Bros. 3. I don't know why. And this music is really, really freaky. Just listen to it. Oh, look at that. The Grim Reaper. Holy shit. I actually just pwned him. Yeah, because of course, I got the spell to actually win. Again, the same over goddamn views. Now I'm really starting to get kind of bored now. I'm literally trying to fall asleep trying to play this, but literally it's just the same fucking thing. It doesn't completely suck, but Jesus, you can put a little bit more variety into this. This is like, will I even survive this in 12 minutes? God, somebody hang me. Somebody literally hang me, because I don't know if I can survive this for like another hour or so. Not hour, like another couple minutes. I hope. If not, you'd kill me now. Oh God. So we're gonna keep going up and down, teleporters, whee, and just collect the key, of course. It's the same thing you do over and over again. And after a while, the game will get pretty annoying, but it's playable. I mean, there are far worse games, but it's playable. It's not that bad. It's just these fucking overuse of this overworld is ridiculous. They can put a little more variety into this. Like I said, I'm not picky about any type of graphics, but the variety of gameplay levels. Whoa. I remember this world being so freaky. And yes, this is the final part of the game, and that is it. You're finally done. I'm dead serious. We're already at the conclusion to this game already. And the ending, you're going to laugh your ass off. You really will, because it's the worst ending. Like, all LGN games, all the endings are complete garbage. So, we're going to hop over this. This world was so freaky. It looks like the guy from, I know it's supposed to represent, either from the cartoon or the movie, but it kind of looks like a creepier version of the Wacko bird from Tiny Toons or something. Okay, so we're just gonna move up this crap. It also reminds me of that really bad Action 52 game. Remember, Time Warp Tickers? That's pretty much what it reminds me of. And yeah, we are pretty much close. Oh, thank God. I'm getting close to like one more fucking minute. Thank God, we're almost done. We're almost done. I like playing it sometimes, but, I just can't stand the fact that they have to reuse things over and over again, and it gets a little bit too boring, so... Okay, come on. This is the finale. And this is it. Look at this. This is the finale to the entire freaking game. He bows down, and it's the showman in me. It's the showman in me, And that's it. I believe. I don't think it shows anymore. I can't. Oh no! I can't help it. I make it look too easy. Of course, it's too easy. This game wasn't even that hard. The puzzles were like a little bit too easy to solve. So yeah, too much applause, please. I do 3 shows a day with little time to be praised. Oh yeah, pretty much copying off the whole. It's pretty much representing like the movie sort of, but it's just the head. And this is pretty much all your ending is. Your ending is just a big giant Beetlejuice head, just basically talking. I've got another booking now, but before I go, just remember this. This is it, people. This is your entire fucking game's ending in one sitting. If you need your local bioexorcist, just call my name 3 times. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. We already know this shit from the freaking movie and cartoon. Bottom line, just watch the cartoon or pretty much watch the movie from Steven Spielberg. It's 100 times better than this. And that's it. Game over. So yeah, bottom line, it's an okay game. It's not the best game, but it's not the worst game either from LGN. If you want to check it out, go right ahead. You might be a little disappointed like in all LGN endings. And while there is some variety, sort of, to like the puzzling, it's not that hard, and after a while you're going to figure it out eventually. So, yeah, so overall, it's okay. I don't know if I should give it a type of rating. I mean, the graphics, I don't really know what to say, really. The graphics are, The graphics for the game, they're kind of good. I will admit some of the environments are good, but most of it you're going to see over and over and over again. And mostly just color swipes. But other than that, I've seen a lot worse. Gameplay, like I said, is okay. Maybe I give it about a 6 out of 10. It's okay, I guess. So yeah, 6 out of 10. Yeah, let's go with that. So thank you all for watching Straw Hat Ninja 89's special finale Halloween little review. I'm Straw Hat Ninja 89. Over now. See you in the bounce. Peace out. Happy Halloween. Stay safe. Gouge yourself on some candy until you puke. And can't wait for Sound Generations. If I can't get it tomorrow, if my job reopens tomorrow, that kind of sucks. But everything does not go as planned with me, which is it would be more sad. But we'll see. If not, maybe the end of the week. Anyways, peace out, guys. Bye.